Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Well, I hope you all are safe and happy at homes and enjoying these moments in the best way possible. So, let us discuss today that how to ace an interview. So, my friends, when you're going for an interview, a formal interview, you should be very careful about the dress that you're wearing. Wear the dress that you are comfortable in, and of course, the interviewer as well. Try to be polite, kind, and also just logical. Now, when you're going for an interview, remember that when you are entering the hall or you're entering the room where your interview is going to take place, enter with a smile. Then comes when you're greeting the interviewer or when you're shaking hands, remember that handshake has to be firm and strong. Don't just leave it away behind, or do not shake hands with just straight hands. Just when you're shaking hands, shake hands strongly. That builds up the trust that you give to the interviewer that you're here with a reason and you're actually interested in it. Now, when you're settled there and your interview is about to start, remember, do not just start immediately about I've done this, I've done that. No. Just stay calm and try to hear the interviewer and make the mental notes about what interviewer is looking for. And remember to do your homework of that particular organization before you go for the interview. You should know their turnover, you should know their strength or what they're looking for, their weaknesses, and how can you contribute to overcome that weakness. And just listen to the interviewer, what he is looking for, and then try to make mental notes of it. And each point that interviewer gives you, try to share your strength on those points. For example, see, there are three types of things that interviewer tries to assess: is that your behavior, your emotional content, and also your emotional attachment, and also your responses. So when he shares things like what if you get a situation where your team is not running well, or you are into some situation where you need to take up some emergency decisions, what would you do? Now, this is a point, or this is a question. Try to share your strength in these questions. Try to share your experiences, what you have done through, and it should be very amazingly phrased in these answers, in these solutions. Like, for example, if someone asks you if there is a situation where there are no teachers in the school, let me come up with the interview of the educators. If there's a situation where you have very less number of teachers and more students, what would you do? Now, in this question, you can also share your previous experiences. You can share what you've done. You can share your awards, your recognitions. So when you want to share your things, share it in an answer to the question that interviewer is asking you. Now, that question of how did you handle that situation of crisis? Now, answer to this question would be your experiences, your solutions, and also your recognition, what you got by handling this crisis. So listen to the questions very carefully. Give a great eye contact, not to just the one who's speaking, but also to the panel of the interviewers who are settled there. But the one who's asking questions, you should a great eye contact to him and listen attentively and show your great passion of involvement in the interview, so that that interviewer gets really interested in you. And after the interview gets over, remember to give a thank you note to the interviewers about that you are really interested in it, and also what you observed and what you felt about the interview. And once you give this thank you note, it tries to connect you to the interviewer personally, which helps in building up relationships. Next is that now when you're going for an interview, do not be fidgety with your fingers or with your face. Do not try to touch anything and try to put your buttons and try to just touch whatever you're wearing. That's not the right thing to do, because if you get fidgety, then it gives the appearance of consciousness and anxiousness. So just avoid that. Avoid touching things on your body. Avoid touching the buttons. Avoid touching your face, your nose, or avoid playing with your fingers, or even do not cross your hands, or do not sit like this in an interview, because if you cross your hands, that shows you're hiding yourself. You're hiding yourself from the interviewer. So avoid folding hands, avoid crossing your hands, and avoid getting fidgety with whatever you're wearing or your face and everything. Just keep, and whenever you're interacting, your palm up. When your palm is up, it shows the confidence and the trust that you give to the interviewer that you are interacting with. So avoid any kind of gesture that gives an appearance of anxiousness or an appearance of getting nervous. And so when you avoid all these body gestures, then you hit the nail. And just be calm. As I said earlier also, the shoulders at the right place. Stay calm and do not touch anything on your body. Try to get involved with the interviewer by a great eye contact and with a smile on your face. Even the questions that you do not know, do not get defensive. I do not know this, I did not do that. No. Do not do this. Even if there are questions on your experiences that you haven't done before, do not go defensive like I did not do that, I did not know about it. No. You tell them that you have that passion of learning and try to relate it, even a slight thing that you did in life related to that thing. Try to explain them that yes, I have the passion of learning and I'm here to learn more and get this thing just the right way and help in improving to excellence. So avoid getting defensive, saying I don't know this, I'm sorry, I did not do that and all. No. Try to phrase your sentences in the most positive way, saying that you're passionate in learning and you will learn it anyways, and you will not just learn it but also help the organization to rise with excellence. So your body gestures, your expressions, your eye contact, and the way you interact is very important. Half of the interview, you crack it with the body language that appears to the interviewer. So keep in mind how you interact with them. Keep in mind how you are sitting in front of them. Don't lean on the chair. Don't try to relax too much. Just be straight. Your body gesture should be straight when you're sitting on the chair, and eye contact and a beautiful smile, of course. And try to be polite as possible. Phrase your sentences. Choose just the right way. Choose the right words. And remember, again, do not be fidgety with your fingers. Do not fold your hands. It's not the right thing in the interview. Just stay open hands and do not cross your legs, because all these things show offensive attitude that you're hiding yourself. And while you're interacting with the interviewer, do not touch your face and do not touch your buttons or anything on your body, because it appears that you are getting anxious, you're getting nervous. So avoid these things, and I'm sure, and when you're leaving after the interview, you should have a great smile on your face. Shake hands with everyone, say thank you for your time, and leave it with grace and dignity, and just enjoy that moment of interview in the best way you can. Because it's not just about cracking the interview, it's about the beautiful experience that you get in that particular time. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed and will follow the guidelines. Take very good care. Lots of love and blessings. Take very good care. Bye-bye.